Hello, I am Christian from Macedonia. I'm still a student, as you can see. I'm still perhaps in my puberty because I have a lot of pimples, even though it may be not visible on the camera. I recently got on a self-improvement. That's the reason I'm even here, talking to you. And I have to say, self-improvement is great. Thank you to Hamza, sorry bro, I don't know how to say properly your name. My life has literally transformed from a lazy motherfucker to a person that I can at least say I am grateful to be. So, let me tell you a little story of my life, how it has been, how it was, and how it is now. I started as a little boy, started school, everything was good. I was communicating, going out, doing stuff, doing literally everything that every person does. And I had friends, something that I lost later on. Because on personal stuff, I will tell you about it some other time. And then I got my first tablet. I secretly got it. My uncle bought it for me. My mom didn't agree with it at all, but I decided to take it and use it. So, that aside, it was very interesting at first look, though I didn't know what a tablet was. Day after day using it over and over and over and over again for literally months on from that day, I started, I don't know how to even say this, I started to close down, like a system shutting down. I was going to school, getting depressed, barely listening to anything on the class, except study that was interesting to me, and whenever the class was over or it was boring, here it is. Thought in my mind, when will I go home to play games on the tablet? That was a mistake. A mistake that I wasn't prepared for. But then I came in the online classes thing. It was in the first year of my high school journey, though it wasn't a great year. Well, I didn't learn anything from that. I kinda learned to socialize. It wasn't a nice or a proper way to learn that, but it helped. Now I'm not saying that it's smart to just go online, talk to people there, and literally go out anywhere where you're supposed to. But you're not going there. You're staying home, talking through Messenger, WhatsApp, TikTok, social media, and other platforms. You don't want a life like that. So that year was over. I was getting kinda nervous because I'm kinda ashamed to admit I never had anything like human contact before that. Only talking home to people online and to my classmates online. Literally nothing else. So I was slowly climbing on the ladder, trying to compress that feeling of nervousness, and I started kinda good. But soon after, the second half of the year, my classmates got to know me, I got to know them. We showed each other what kind of persons we are, and they saw my weak points. So they started to challenge me, to test me, and since I wasn't prepared for anything for that, I didn't prepare myself for that. I was literally going there, talking all normally, expecting them to be nice, and all of a sudden they would joke around something like, "Oh, look how you look today. Where is your cap? You wear it every day." And I was just awkwardly gonna laugh it out, and that just close down and get out of it instead of joking with. Then came the second year. Actually, that was the second year, but then I met my first real friend. We got together by going home every day from school because we were on the same route to home. We were walking home, me with my bicycle, he with his bicycle, and we talked around with him. He was the first person that I actually got to socialize with. Like a proper socialization. Making friends and stuff. That never was my plan. So I never even planned him to be my friend. But after things happened, he saw my potential, and I saw that his potential, and he didn't let go of me. I'm kinda shocked by that. Literally anyone before that just looked at me, saw what I am, and said, "Bye bye, I don't need you." And I couldn't argue with that. I was literally a horrible friend. And after that, this summer started the break. I was getting bullied at school quite often, and I just waited to be over. And alas, here it is. The summer break comes, and here goes bye home. And I thought at first that I will stay home, play Genshin all day. That was the game I was playing. But then soon my uncle involved with me. He asked me to come and talk with me. He said that it's proper for a man like me. A man. I'm still a guy. I cannot call myself a man. He said that if I want to become a man, I should start working. Working as everyone does. So I did. At first I started working at a place with my friend. It was a place far away. I couldn't really get along with that situation. And then the boss out there, he gave me a lot of chances. I'm grateful to him. He paid me well for the work I did. I think that I did very, very well. Less than what I was paid to do. But it is what it is. Once he said, "It's over. you're way too slow, or perhaps for somewhere else. He tried to be nice, appreciate it. Though I wish I didn't left him. Now he is just with his son, working there alone. But then I stay free for few weeks, perhaps 2 or 3 weeks, I don't know. And we start to look for jobs again. I go around places, restaurants, everything I go. And I see that nobody really wants an unexperienced person like me. Then I see I go to a restaurant named The Lion. It's a place in the same city where I live, so it was kind of perfect. I could get there very quickly with the bike. If I rush, around 3 minutes. If I go slow, it depends. But we go there with Grandpa. We saw a person standing there. It was a waiter. So I asked him, "Hello, can you show me your boss?" So he said, "Yeah, that's the guy outside sitting with the red shirt." So I went over there. I said, "Hello," he was a Serbian guy, name is Zlatko. He said, I asked him, "Hello, can I perhaps work in your restaurant? I want to work, and if you let me, you let me." He asked me, "Do you have any experience before, or do you have anything in particular to work?" I said, "No, not really. Just give me anything you want. I will appreciate anything you offer me." And I did. He, he accepted me the same day. Then he gave me 3 more days to prepare myself. And I don't know by the time of that where it was or how it was, but I think I was already seeing Hamza on YouTube. So I was going home, preparing myself, slowly starting to get in form. I started working out at home, journaling, lowering my time on Discord, social media, and other stuff, especially on games. I lowered my time on games from 12 hours or maybe even more a day to just 1 or 2, maybe even less hours. I made myself a daily schedule and I respected it very well. So as I was watching Hamza, he taught me a lot of valuable lessons. The first one, to do the hard work, especially when I don't feel like it. That helped me a lot, especially when I have to wake up early. Now, I used to just stay there laying, getting over on this side, on that side. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Getting all stressed up over nothing, literally. Then, after that, I said, I remembered his words. Him saying, "Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it." A sudden goosebumps came over me. A very nice feeling, goosebumps of strength and stuff. I would just literally take this thing off, the blanket off, get up, change myself, go brush my teeth, and then meditate. The second thing that helped me was meditation. Meditation, for most people, seems like a waste of time, I'd say. at least from my perspective, when I was uneducated like that, I saw it as a waste of time. You can literally say that. A waste of time. Until I tried it. Then. The first day was taka. It wasn't that good. The second day, it was getting better. The third day, it was getting better. Because, no, I didn't felt anything differently, but I felt accomplished. I finally did something, even though I didn't feel like it. I meditated there for I don't know how long. I first started with 5 minutes, then slowly got up on 10 minutes, and then I tried to do 15 minutes, but I was using Calm. That was a big mistake. There is a special meditation app called Medito. That app is fantastic. You can really say that. It teaches you so well how to meditate, how to stay in focus, and literally anything you need about meditation. You can, and if you sometimes can't even sleep, you can just lay down in your bed, start something there, perhaps sleeping meditation or breathing exercise, and just count your breaths. Breath after breath. Feeling after feeling, stuff after stuff. And the dream will come to you by itself. The third thing that helped me out was reading. A thing that I literally despised before that. I was so disgusted by reading, especially when school gave it to me. They would just give me some random books. You can call them bullshit here, literally. You don't learn anything from them. Perhaps you do, but I don't see a value from that. Maybe some songs, maybe some stuff, I don't know how to say that. But sometimes it was a romance novel, sometimes it was a tragic ending, and never, literally, never interesting, never educational. At least I didn't took any value from that. That may be some other case for some other people. But I started reading The Way of the Superior Man, the first book that I ever finished in my life. The first big book that I ever finished in my life. It had around 149 pages, if I'm not wrong. No, perhaps I am wrong. I don't remember very well. And with each chapter, as it was going, that strong feeling, that goosebumps coming over me, filling me with masculinity and stuff, was going all over me. David did such a great job with that book. He literally explains everything you need to know about how to be a man, how to be a woman, and everything from the masculine to the feminine pole. So I was literally dragged. My mind was telling me to read that book. There was never a period of time that I said, I'm gonna give up on this book, and that's it. Never did I say that. So I set my goal that I will finish it, and I thought I will not do it. But I started reading, I started going over my sleep time, and I read until 0000. I didn't even look at the time. I was completely in the reading. I was just learning, absorbing the knowledge, and when I see a sudden happy feeling going all over me, kinda sad that it was the end, but I felt accomplished. For the first time in my life, I felt great about myself. I fell asleep with a smile on that night. I finished my first book. Now I'm reading my second book. It is called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I am still on the first chapter, but though I am still on the first chapter, I'm already learning a lot from that too. So I will continue to do this as well. Now, if you want to watch me, go watch me. It's completely your choice. But I'd say you don't waste your time on me. If you have time, sure, come over to me, watch me. Feel free. But I'd say do something instead. Read, work out, something that, everything you learn new from a day to day, it will be useful in the future. Just keep away from the bad habits. That's all I will say. Now if you came over to this end of this video, first thing I will say is thank you. I appreciate you very much. I will try to record the rest of my self-improvement. I don't know how you'll do, perhaps good, perhaps quiet, I don't know. But whenever I have time to set up the camera, it's the phone camera, so it's not a very big deal, I will do it. Thank you for watching. Do the hard work when you don't feel like it. And keep going in life. Thank you for listening. Good night.